that it has the tendency of repeating itself. Recession, a period of an economic contraction, sometimes limited in scope or duration. Compare depression. Although officials have chosen to name the present economic downfall something of less severity, many can't help but be reminded of another economic whirlwind that hit the United States only 80 years ago, the Great Depression. The Depression is one of the darkest times in history for the United States. Unemployment rates rose to almost 25%, and with no money to support a family, fertility rates dropped from 93% in 1928 to 75% in 1936.
Override a gubernatorial veto.
Boring at all.
I'm not feeling any romance between us right now.
You gotta do it like this.
Shawty, ready, set, go.
This was a pretty remarkable week on the gay marriage front. First of all, to have a state like Iowa.
What you trying to say about Iowa?
Not the East Coast state.
East Coast.
Not the Left Coast state.
Coast.
In a decision written by a Republican appointee.
Shawty,
Similar to today's spoof videos concerning society's most gripping problems, photographers and other artists of the Great Depression chose to stray away from the harsh realities of the world they were living in, and instead turned to pretty, unrealistic portraiture and landscapes. It was during this economic depression that photographer Walker Evans put his foot down and decided that he needed to document the horrors everyone else was ignoring. Evans' main purpose behind his photography was to capture the rawness and reality of life. He wanted to show poverty, isolation, anonymity, stagnation, and all of the gruesome effects of the Great Depression. In this photograph entitled Woman, Evans displays how citizens were trapped by the Depression and how their inescapability created stagnation throughout society and themselves. Evans utilizes vertical lines present in the metal bars to create rhythm throughout the photograph by having the bars cover the window, the woman, and the area around her. As well as this, by having the bars consume so much of the space in the frame, Evans is using them to overpower the woman as the subject and trap her in her depression with their overbearing strength. In addition to displaying the Depression's consumption on everyday lives, Evans holds a common theme of isolation in all of his photographs. He often achieves this isolation by grouping a multitude of subjects together, but photographing them without any interaction, making them alone in their own world. Anonymity is also a common contributor to the majority of Walker's photographs. He shows how the Depression stripped citizens of individuality and purpose, conforming them to a nameless society. However, this anonymity isn't limited to Walker's photographs of people. In an array of photographs containing similar or identical architecture, Walker further displays the anonymity of society. Although the majority of Walker's photos portray a negative, crumbling society in response to the economic depression, Walker displays signs of hope throughout his work as a message to his viewers that nothing can ever be entirely lost. A common theme for portrayal of hope in Walker's photos is through the use of lighting. In this photo, Walker captures an isolated couple surrounded by unidentifiable darkness. The light that is shed over the subjects, however, gives the couple hope.